Black yo magic, that black yo magic, that black yo magic, that black yo magic, that black yo magic, magic, black yo magic, that black yo magic.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Glowprincesss and I'm back at it again with a new video. Today's video is gonna be a story time. I got a quick little simple story to tell you guys. So today's story time is gonna be about the time that my boyfriend left me for my enemy. And that was the first time I was heartbroken. Like I was like hurt, suicidal, like I was hurt. Yeah, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this video. Oh, before we start with the story time, if you guys are interested where my hair is from, this is from my hair company. If you guys don't know, I do sell bundles, wigs, Tissagebyglow.com, so the link will be down below if you guys are interested in purchasing this hair. This is a 13x4 lace front wig, Brazilian straight hair. This is 20-inch. Literally just applied it today and it looks bomb. So if you guys are interested in purchasing this wig, I will have the link down below. They always sell out, so make sure you guys check out my hairline and also my hair page. I will have everything down below. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this story. Alright, so if you guys hear like a little noise in the background, it's my air conditioner. The thing is ghetto and loud, so ignore it. But anyways, let's get started with this video. So like I said, I'm gonna be telling you guys about my first heartbreak. This happened a long time ago with my first boyfriend that I've been making the story times about. So this was in high school, and at this point we were a couple years in our relationship. I would say like 5 years probably. Don't get me wrong, we broke up before. Throughout our relationship, like it was a lot of on and off. But every time we would break up, like I would be hurt, but I would never be like heartbroken, like hurt, you know, because I knew he would come back type shit. And it was never nothing really serious. But this time we were in high school, and I believe I was like a senior. I'm not sure, but I think it was senior year, I don't know. But yeah, so what happened was, it was my birthday, right? So it was my birthday and I decided to spend my birthday with my friends. It was like the day before my birthday, and I went to my best friend's house because she had ended up moving to DC. So it was like a cool 20 minutes from my house, so I ended up going over her house for the weekend. And I told my boyfriend that I'm like, I'm going over Nadia's house for the weekend. I'm gonna be over there, you know, we're gonna just like turn up and just have girls time and just like celebrate my birthday like we always do, and he knows this. Andrew, I've been had this plan, we've been talked about this. He been knew I was gonna be with my best friends before my birthday, and then I'll be back home or whatever, and it was never an issue. So I ended up going to my best friend's house for the weekend, and we just over here having girls time, turning up, doing ghetto ass shit, like making twerking videos. At that time I was still kind of like, I was still young, I wasn't even 18 yet, so it wasn't really much that I was doing. Like I was not going to the clubs yet. Well, I was, but we were not doing that. Like nobody's trying to go to the club on Christmas Eve. I always feel bad about doing like bad stuff on my birthday because it's like Christmas Eve, and I be feeling like God is gonna judge me for being drunk on Christmas Eve, so I don't be trying to be doing too much. But I just wanted to be with my friends, so we just ended up just kicking it at my best friend's house. We was just dancing, probably like, you know, drinking a little bit, dancing, just having a good time, just having girls time, and just like just enjoying the moment, enjoying my birthday, and just like taking pictures, just doing girl stuff. So me, when I was there, I wasn't texting him back. Imagine when you with your girlfriends, you don't really like, when you really having fun with your girlfriends, you don't really be on your phone like that. You don't really be paying attention to like, oh, let me text back. Like I'm busy, I'm celebrating my birthday. Like my girls are here, I don't see them all the time because they all the way in DC, I'm all the way in Maryland. We don't always see each other because at that time I didn't drive. I had to take the train all the way over there. It was no Ubers, like it was just, you know, I didn't really have it like that. So the only time I would really see her was like on birthdays and like holidays and stuff like that. So we were having a good time. I wasn't really on my phone, so he was blowing up my phone, y'all. He started blowing up my phone like, oh, every time you with your friends, you don't want to text back, you act like you don't have a boyfriend, you over there doing whole ass shit, you with a nigga, just like started accusing me of doing stuff, and I'm just like, bruh. So he was blowing up my shit, I mean like grrr, and I was just ignoring it because I'm just like, I don't have time for this. I'm trying to have a good time with my friends, and you over here just like trying to make me mad, and I'm not arguing with you. I was just like ignoring his text messages, and it just, every time I ignored it, it got worse. So he was just cussing me out and everything, and I'm just like, babe, relax, like I love you, I'm not doing nothing wrong, I'm just with my friends. He's like, oh, you really want to spend your birthday with your friends? Talking about some, oh, why couldn't I come and, you know, be with y'all and turn on with y'all? And I'm just like, because I'm trying to have girls time. I'm with you all the time. Mind you, like in Maryland I had no friends. Like I was the type to always be up under my boyfriend like 24/7. I'm at his house, you at my house, like we always together, literally like this. Like everybody knew us for just being always together. Like if you see him, you see me type shit. I had no friends, so he was my only friend. I spent all my time with him, but this time that I'm finally with my friends. Like, I was giving them all my attention. So I'm like, I don't want to bring you with me. First of all, it's gonna be all girls. Second of all, like, can you just give me some space? Just let me have this time with my girls. So I was being nice. I'm texting him back. I'm just like, babe, like, it's nothing going on. I'm just enjoying my time with my friends. You know, calm down and everything. Like, it's not that serious. Just trying to calm him down. And he's going in on me, y'all. Like, he's going in spasms. I'm oh, I can't do this anymore. You always do this. Like, you're ashamed of me. Whatever, you never want me around your friends. Because every time I'm around my friends, it's just me. I'm trying to spend time with my friends. I don't want my boyfriend there. Like, sometimes you just like, damn, when you hang out with your friends, I don't be there. He be doing him, leaving me in the fucking house. Like, I don't be complaining. I mean, I do sometimes, but like not all the time, you know? And I don't be dragging it like he was dragging it. And then it's my birthday. Like, can you just let me enjoy my day? I was being nice because I'm lit. When I'm lit, I'm the nicest bitch ever. So I was being nice the whole time. He was just going on me. He was cussing me out, whatever. Saying whatever, I'm gonna hold this and that, going in on me like he always does. So I'm just like, whatever, you know, I'm gonna just ignore him for the day and just enjoy my weekend with my friend, whatever. So the rest of the weekend, I just kind of just zoned out and just gave him his space and just like enjoyed my time doing hood rat shit with my friends. But it was kind of hard to still do that because the whole time he was just blowing up my phone. You know, like, you just know that feeling that you get when you're trying to have like a good time. Let's say you go out to the club and your boyfriend or girlfriend is like blowing up your phone. It's like you trying to have fun, but it's still that feeling, still be bothered and kind of like annoyed. So I was annoyed the whole time because I'm just like, bro, he's really doing this to me right now, talking about something he can't do it. Basically he's trying to break up with me, and I'm just like, whatever. So I was ignoring him. So the weekend went by, you know, I tried to enjoy myself. As soon as I got home, y'all, as soon as I got home, I'm like, hold the fuck up. So I start calling his phone. I'm like, bitch. So I'm going in, I'm like, bitch, you got me fucked up because that's really selfish. This whole weekend you gave me hell. Like, you really want to be blown on my phone. I don't do shit to you all week, all day, every day I'm with you. I can't get 2 days to myself. You really gonna do this on my birthday? Like, I'm just going in. Like, cause now it's like, once I got home and I sat down, I started to think about everything and reading back everything that he was sending to me. I was like, bro, this nigga really got me fucked up. Cause like, you really gonna do this to me on my birthday? First of all, you didn't even give me a gift. You ain't give me shit, but you want to give me hell on my birthday? I was just like, what? So I started going in, and I'm like, you bitch ass nigga, you always doing this bitch ass shit. I don't be acting like that when you with your friends and you do whatever you want. I was going in because I was so mad, y'all. I was like, all I wanted was 2 days, and you really stressed me the fuck. Like, if I wasn't drunk that whole weekend, I probably would have been like really bothered because he was blowing up my shit like crazy. It was embarrassing. Like, all my friends like, oh my god, girl, like, what's wrong with him? Why is he always acting like that? And I'm just like trying to cover for him. But once I got home, I was like, nah, you got me fucked up. Because at the end of the day, I'm not that bitch. Watch your mouth. I was like, you know what, you saying all this shit, you want to break up with me? Fine, it's over. Like, I don't want to deal with you no more. So I basically broke up with him. I was just like, you know, I'm done. Like, I was expecting to come home to like flowers or like a gift or something. Nothing. I was fed up, y'all. So Monday I go to school or whatever. We see each other in the hallway. He's trying to like, you know, stop to like talk to me. And I'm just like, no, don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. I walk off and I go to class. This went on for 3 days. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, right? Wednesday. So actually the whole time we broken up, like, it's kind of like heavy on me because I love him. Been together for years. We always breaking up and getting back together. So I just wanted him to just like say the right things. I wanted him to like acknowledge the fact that he did a lot on my birthday. He didn't give me a gift. Like, I wanted him to just say the right things, but he wasn't like, you know, he wasn't with that. He was just saying shit like, you really not gonna talk to me? You really not gonna talk to me? You really not gonna apologize? Like, what's going on? That Thursday, right, I go to school. I had a class with his best friend. I had a class with him, right? So I'm sitting right here and he sits like right in front of me, right? So he gets to talking to me. He's like, man, why you acting like that towards my boy? Like, you know, he loves you, he miss you so much. Like, he's been talking about you and everything. Like, you really dragging it. Like, it's been 3 days. Y'all know y'all forever. You his girl and everything. Like, he really miss you. He's been sad just walking around, like, and I'm just like, for real? And he's like, yeah, girl, you know my nigga loves you. Stop acting like that, man. You really just trying to like dead all this over what? Like, it's not even that serious. Y'all got love for each other. And I'm just like, I mean, I kind of miss him too, so why he ain't try to talk to me? He like, because you know how he be acting, he trying to act hard, you know, he's prideful and all that. And I'm just like, yeah, you're right, he do be acting like that, and I do miss him. So he's like talking my head off, and I get my feelings, so I'm just like, damn, I'm gonna just give in and just talk to him because I do miss him. Like, that's my whole boyfriend. Like, you know what, I'm gonna forgive him, I'm gonna listen to you, let it slide, it is what it is. Like, I'm ready to just be back together and just like, you know, love each other. So he's like, yeah, girl, you do that. Go get your man. Go get your man. So I'm like, I bet. So after that class, the bell rings. I leave out of class, right? Every other day we have like a schedule. Like when I leave class, we kind of like meet up in the hallways or like, you know, certain stairways. So I knew which way he walks to go to his next class. So once my class is over, I go that way or whatever. When I see him walking up, I walk down and then like I stepped in front of him and I was just like, you know, smiling. I'm just like giving him that look, and he looked at me like, nah. He pushed me to the side. He pushed me to the side. I'm over here trying to give him the look like, I miss you, give me a little kiss. This nigga's like, nah. He pushes me to the side. I turn and I'm like, and he pushed me a little hard. I'm like, oh my god. So I was in my feelings. I wanted to cry. I texted him. I was just like, bro, I was trying to talk to you. Like, you, like, what's wrong with you? Why you just pushing me like that? He texted me back like, nah, you want to talk to me? I don't want to talk to you and all this shit. And I'm just like, I had every reason not to talk to you. Like, you forgot you were in the wrong? Like, I'm confused. So he's like, nah, you want to talk to me? You've been ignoring my texts and everything. I'm not trying to talk to you, whatever. Like, keep acting the way that you were. And I'm just like, what? So that whole day he was like, you know, curving me or whatever, just being a real asshole. So I go home and I'm just blowing up his phone. He's just like, nah, Amanda, like you ignoring me for this whole time. I'm like, nigga, it's been 3 days. Like, you couldn't even apologize to your girlfriend for what you did. But you mad because I ignored you for 3 days because you were wrong? Like, what the fuck? He's just kind of like trying to curve me or whatever. So I'm just like, whatever. I will see him in school. Like, we're gonna talk about it face to face. Stop playing with me. Like, you keep trying to dub my calls, trying to not text me back. I'm gonna see you face to face. I go back to school, right? I had the same class with his best friend, y'all. So this time he wasn't sitting in front of me. He was sitting like the next row and like probably two seats ahead of me. So he was sitting right next to this girl. We're gonna call her we're gonna call her Nene. So this time he was sitting next to Nene, right? Mind you, me and Nene have a little history. We don't really like each other. Remember my story time, my first high school fight, and the girls that I was talking about? Yeah, she was a part of that clique, and they didn't really like me. Them bitches hated me and I didn't like them. They just hated my guts, like on some real hating shit. So he's sitting next to Nene, right? He over there wrapping her up, just talking about like, oh, what you doing after school, just like shit like that. So I'm just minding my business. I had no friends. I'm just sitting there in the corner, just minding my business, doing my work or whatever. So he over there wrapping her up. Oh yeah, what you doing after school? You gonna be with your little boo after school? So he gets to talking about her little boo. You staying after school today? Why you not staying? Stay. You know he wanna see you. He kept on wrapping her up. So mind you, it's not a lot of cute niggas in the school. And then if she had a boo, I would have known who the fuck her boo is because the school is small. Everybody know each other's business. So I'm like, who is he talking about? So now I'm like getting a little closer because I'm trying to figure out who he's talking about. Who's her boo? Because he was dropping hints like basketball team. And mind you, my boyfriend at the time, he was on a basketball team. And my nigga was like one of the cutest nigga in the school. Like cutest, popular, like everybody, all the bitches wanted him. Everybody knew him. Like he was that nigga, period. And I was that bitch too. Don't get it fucked up. I was that bitch. The only bitches that ain't like me was the haters. So listen, I always been that bitch. But nevertheless, yeah, he gets to talking about some, yeah, basketball team. You staying after school, practice. And I'm like, practice basketball after school? Who is he talking about? But then again, I wasn't trying to really assume nothing because she had a brother and her brother was also on a basketball team. So I'm just like, maybe he's talking about her brother. They get deep in the conversation and she over there giggling like, boy, if you don't stop. I was talking to him yesterday. I mean, he asked me to stay after school. In the back, like, now I'm like, fuck this work or something. What's going on? So out of nowhere, he name dropped my boyfriend's name. So it was just like instant heat just went through my body. Like I just got hot. Like I just got so hot. As soon as I heard his name, I said, whoa. Mind you, that's his best friend and me and him were cool because he's over there talking to the bitch that I don't like about my nigga. That he just told me yesterday that go get your nigga back, knowing that now my nigga supposedly is dating this bitch. So he talking to her like, yeah, man, you know how you feel about you, stay after school, just wrapping her up. So I'm just sitting there like this. I just wanted to flip all these tables upside down. Like I was so mad. So the whole class, they were just talking about how they were gonna link, and he was just asking her, oh, how did he ask you out and all this. I said, ask you, ask who out? Ask her out? Oh, that's his girlfriend? Y'all, I lost my mind. I was just thinking, damn, that's his best friend. You supposed to be my bro. Yesterday you was just telling me about how go get your man's back, you know, we family, but today you chatting it up with my enemy about my nigga. So you knew this whole time that they were like, you know, they had something going on and you ain't even tell me? You got me over here looking stupid. So bet the class was over, whatever. So as soon as I walked out the classroom, y'all, remind you, I just told y'all I know like which way he be taking to like, you know, go to his classes. So I try to like, you know, cut her and walk a little faster so I could go catch him first or whatever, right? So I'm walking to the staircase, I see him walking, I'm like, really? He looking at me like, what are you talking about? I'm like, really? You go out with Nene? You go out with Nene? Oh, now that's your girlfriend now? He's like, man, you know when you do that look like, really? 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 That was me. Really? 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 You really gonna do this to me? Like, you serious? 3 days? 3 days? So he walk off or whatever. So I'm just like, I'm sitting there in shock. Like, I'm just like, this can't be real. This can't be real. I go around the corner or whatever and I see this man standing at her locker with her. He's standing at her locker with her, waiting for her to get her stuff. And she over there like, and he just leaning, bro. When I tell you I seen that and I wanted to fucking kill this bitch. But you gotta keep it cute. You gotta keep it cute. So I just walked past him and I looked at him. I had this look to me when I'm mad. Like, it's just, I give you this look and he knows that look. So I looked at him and I'm just like, and I kept walking. And I was just like, alright. So I walked off. I go to class, y'all. In class, I couldn't even focus in class. Focus on what the teacher was talking about. I couldn't do my work. I was silently crying. Like, I was crying low-key. Like, y'all. That shit, it felt like somebody stabbed me in my motherfucking heart. That shit hurted so bad. So school was over and he stayed after school most of the days because he was on a basketball team and he had to stay for practice. So I fake stayed after school to see if she was gonna stay after school, and she ended up staying after school. And I was on the first floor in the hallway and I seen them walking together to the gym, and I was just like, yo, my little heart was in shambles. And I'm just like, you're not replying to me. You're really over here with this bitch like my enemy though. My enemy. It's gonna be so long, y'all, because there's just so much that happened. So I go home or whatever. The whole time I'm blowing up his phone. I'm blowing up his phone trying to talk to him. I never felt so hurt and like down ever in my life till that happened to me. And every day I had to go to school and see them together at lunch, see them together like in the morning, at her locker together, walking together. Like, I had to see all of that and act like I was fine, but I really wasn't. I was not eating. Like, I was not eating nothing. Like, I probably didn't eat for like a week. I wasn't eating. My mom would come in my room and be like, you don't want to eat? And I'd be like, no. And I'd just be in my room, just lights off, just crying, listening to sad ass songs, just crying, sending him the lyrics and stuff like that. I would dead ass text him the lyrics and just be like, you really gonna do this to me? It's no way that I just broke up with you. You already had a new girlfriend. That means that this whole time you were cheating on me with her. Every time you would stay after school, like, you would be over there with her, because I found out that she was like one of the little managers like on the basketball team. She would do like the scores and stuff like. So I'm like it's no way it just happened like that, bro. Like, it's just no way. Like, you had to be cheating on me this whole time. So you used my birthday to create a scene, to act like you was mad because I went over my best friend's house on my birthday and I wasn't with you, and you used that for us to like break up. That's probably why you didn't give me a gift, because she didn't want to be like, oh, I got her a gift. Like, you didn't want to make it seem like we were still together. Wow. He would like post pictures of them together, he wouldn't even post me on his fucking Twitter, but he would post pictures of them, tweet about her. Y'all know I was watching. He would tweet about her. I look all happy and jumping telling this story, but y'all, it was the worst pain ever. Like, my sister see me go through it, my friends see me go through it. Like, I just didn't know what to do. I was so hurt. So he started to come back around, and like, you know, he would text me and we'd be like flirting and talk about, oh, remember how we used to do this, remember? And he would tell me, yeah, like, we don't even be talking about nothing. She's not good with conversation. Like, she's boring. Like, we don't do this and this and that. Like, we don't have fun like me and you. And I'm just like, well, come back home. Why are you still with her? We were just like, you know, trying to bond it. We were on a sneaky with it, but not really on a sneaky, because every time I would see him I would like tweet stuff so she could see it. So it started to like create arguments between them. They started to like beef, and he would tell me, why you tweeting this and why you saying this? And I'm like, don't ever think that you're gonna keep me on a DL and I'm gonna be a side bitch. I can never be a side bitch with you. I've been the main bitch and I'm gonna always be the main bitch. I can never be the side bitch. She played herself and she thought she was about to keep you. You coming right back over here. So fast forward, my best friend ended up coming over my house, right? So they're spending the weekend over my house or whatever. So we just went out, we had a good day. And I remember I was on Twitter or whatever, and I was just watching Nene and like her friends and shit like that, because they used to just always talk shit about me on Twitter. So I just happened to like be watching them and see what they was talking about, and they were just over there talking about these little young ass bitches be fast and some hoes, basically talking about me and my friends. So my friends was like, who the fuck is this bitch is talking to? They started tweeting back, saying little shit back or whatever. So it turned into an argument. Like they was like mentioning each other and like going back and forth and shit like that. So I wasn't saying anything. I wasn't trying to say nothing because I'm just like, I go to school with them. So Nene comes and find me talking about something. Oh, I'm trying to figure out where Glow at. She got her friends talking all this shit, but where the fuck is you at? So me and her started arguing down on Twitter. Like shit was hot. The whole school was tuned in. It was crazy. So they all like, oh, we gonna see you on Monday. We gonna beat your ass. I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever. Like, y'all can see me, it is what it is. On Monday, the beef was so viral, it was so crazy that people in the school found out on Monday. So like security, the peer mediators, people, you know, when it's like beef, they be trying to talk this shit out. So they found out and they ended up calling me, my other friend that goes there, and like all the girls down to the office. So we all know, I'm trying to speed because my camera's about to die. So we all in the office, and like we get to talk about the beef, and me and Nene going back and forth, and she's like, oh, you just jealous of me because I got your nigga and this and this. And I was like, baby, he never went nowhere. He's sleeping with me every night. Like, do I have to prove it to you? She was hurt. And the counselor is like, oh, y'all really arguing over a boy, I gotta talk this shit out. So me and Nene ended up sitting down and like talking about it, and she just like, oh, it's so crazy because he be telling me you press over him, like you really forcing it and he don't want you. And I showed her a text message. I was like, boo, it's right here. I showed her the text message, and I'm trying to leave him alone. He's the one on my line. I just get to going in, and like me and her ended up like making up, just like, it is what it is. And she's like, oh, I'm gonna break up with him, I'm done with him, like whatever. And yeah, we squashed the beef, and Zeke was mad at me because I told her the truth, and I was like, don't be mad at me, sweetie, like what you thought I was gonna do, period. So a week later, me and Zeke ended up getting back together, and she wasn't with him no more. Once me and Zeke got back together, we started beefing again. So yeah, that was a story about my first heartbreak. That was so long. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. If you did, make sure you thumbs up, like, and comment down below for more story times. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.
Hit me with all of that melanin, hocus pocus, baby.